So often we can get caught up in this process of wondering what's going to happen in the future or needing to figure out all of the details. What are things going to look like at the end? What is the target weight my child is going to have to get to? What is recovery going to look like at the end of this really long road? And the fact of the matter is we don't need to have all of those things figured out in order to start making important changes to help your child recover or to help yourself recover right now in this moment. We can always take a first step and make a change right now. So the concept of beginning where you are is something that shows up all throughout eating disorder recovery. And here today to talk with me about that is Erin. So Erin, I'm wondering if you can talk a little bit about how focusing in on the present moment, letting go of those worries about the future, how that's applied to your work with your patients and families.
Yeah, when I think of beginning now, it lends itself to taking those steps away from feeling like everything needs to be at a certain time or in a certain place in order to feel like you can make these changes. And so the truth of it is you don't have to have all the perfect foods, and you don't have to, be able to do all of the right amounts that you intended to. It's just trying to do something different. The hard thing is going to be the hard thing now, as it's going to be hard in 5 days from now, and probably even actually harder in a month from now. And so sometimes allowing the eating disorder to even thrive in the doing nothing can make it even a lot harder when you expected it to be easier. So working to take those steps now, feeling confident that you can make that small change, even if it isn't as perfect as you intended it to be, can still be a really helpful action.
So what would be your advice to families? Like, what are some of those small changes they can make right now without having all of those things figured out?
So, I think when it comes to meal planning, it's eating the hard food, doing the hard challenge in the way that you intend to do it, and perhaps not necessarily hoping that it's, one specific food or one specific amount, just going for it and trying that really hard thing. And so it's almost also allowing you to not reinforce that you can't do things when you're feeling certain emotions or certain things are happening in your life. And so it really leads you to feel confident of like, wow, I did it then when all these other things were going on, so then I can surely do it later and in different ways. So I think there's so much application in just going for it and starting it.